Welcome to Horror Movie Review. Today we'll be reviewing Jaws. Jaws is a movie from the 70s or maybe the 80s. It's about a shark in Martha's Vineyard, which I live in Massachusetts, which is kind of cool, that is eating people and is a ginormous shark. You can obviously tell the shark's robotic. It's like you can see the little metal parts. You can just tell by the way it's like jumping up. The effects are kind of bad. I would say the famous scene is probably the scene where the shark gets on the boat. When the guy's like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." That scene, yeah, where the guy's like, "We're gonna need a bigger net," and he's like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." That's the famous scene. The movie, most people consider it a classic, but I really don't think it's a classic. The rules of it having to be a classic are 3 rules. It has to be 30 years or older. It is. For a classic horror movie. It has to be really scary, which it's not really that scary. It scares some people. Some people say it's one of the scariest movies of all time because they're afraid of the water. And the other rule it has to be is it must be... it must have, a famous quote. This movie did have a famous quote, but I don't consider it a classic. Because the characters are there's a lot of them. And there's a lot keep track. I'm not a fan of the movie. Most people like it. My brother liked it. I didn't, so that's my review on Jaws.